Gluten-free sweet potato pie recipe. Are you ready for a dessert recipe that is sure to please the crowd as well as your sweet tooth? This sweet potato pie recipe is loaded with mouth-watering flavor, but it uses the healthiest of ingredients to make this classic soul food a guilt-free delight. Just make sure you stick to one piece at a time. Of course, the star of this dessert is the nutrient-dense sweet potato, which is loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, manganese, fiber and more. Have you tried homemade sweet potato pie before? If not, you're really in for a treat. If you're already a huge fan of pumpkin pie and other pumpkin recipes, then there is no doubt you are going to absolutely adore this easy sweet potato pie recipe. Sweet potato pie tends to pop up on dinner tables around the holidays, especially Thanksgiving, but it's really a dessert that can be enjoyed any time of the year. If you find you really enjoy this recipe, I hope you do, then there are 37 secretly healthy sweet potato recipes you can try as well. What is soul food? Sweet potato pie has its roots in the southern US, where soul food finds its origin as well. Soul food is often used to describe any type of African American cooking, but according to experts, this cuisine is truly a product of the interior Deep South, also known as the Cotton Belt. This region of the country consists of the areas of Alabama, Mississippi and Georgia that aren't near the water. Compared to other southern cooking, soul food is usually more robust when it comes to seasonings and flavors. Using soul rather than southern to describe this cuisine actually stems from African American musicians incorporating more of a gospel, soulful sound into jazz music in the later years of the 1940s. Soul became a word to put in front of many areas of African American culture including soul music, soul brother, soul sister and soul food. 1. How to make sweet potato pie. How to bake a sweet potato pie from scratch is really not as hard as you may expect. Sweet potato recipes can vary slightly, but the majority of the time a sweet potato pie is a crust filled with sweet potatoes, milk, eggs, sugar and spices. For a healthier twist on the classic southern sweet potato pie, I made a few changes for this sweet potato pie recipe. For starters, I replaced the cow's milk with coconut milk. I also traded in the common sweetening ingredient of processed white sugar for maple syrup. Last but not least, the typical gluten-rich pie crust for a gluten-free version. Sometimes people like to assume that anything with pie in the recipe name can't be healthy, but when ingredients are chosen wisely, even dessert in moderation can become a way to add more nutrients and health benefits to your diet. This sweet potato pie recipe is made from whole food ingredients that make it a much better alternative to high sugar, overly processed dessert options. First, you'll need to preheat your oven to 350 F. Next, in a large bowl, mix all of the filling ingredients, everything minus the crust, with a hand mixture. Allow the mixture to sit for 5 minutes. Put the mixture into the pan-baked crust. Bake in the oven for 45 minutes, or until the pie is set. Gluten-free sweet potato pie recipe, total time, 1 hour 10 minutes. Serves, 8-10. Ingredients, crust. Gluten-free pie crust. Filling. 2 sweet potatoes, baked. 1/2 cup butter, softened. 2 tablespoons maple syrup. 2 eggs. Cupful fat coconut milk. 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Directions. 1. Preheat oven to 350 F. 2. In a large bowl, mix the filling mixture with a hand mixer and allow mixture to sit for 5 minutes. 3. Add mixture on top of par-baked crust and cook for 45 minutes, or until pie is set.